What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with the next episode of Criminal Minds, Season 3, Episode 3. Let's get into it, shall we?
Please help me. I can't feel my legs. Please.
Well, that's not good.
I'm gonna die.
It's been 7 minutes.
I'm done with this, okay?
Is it worse than you thought?
I can't breathe. What are you doing? Just let me out. Just let me out. Yes, that's worse.
What the hell?
Please.
He's like a therapist? I can't even tell what the hell he's writing. The hell?
Gideon left everything, except the photographs.
He always said those were like his family.
What should we do with all of this?
Come in.
How is everyone?
Adapting.
His resignation is official. Jason Gideon is no longer an agent of the Bureau.
Is he going to guest lecture?
No, he's gone. His years of service are appreciated. We're looking for his replacement.
It's fast.
I'd like your input.
Oh, now you like his input?
Sir, we're gathering.
Thank you.
Is everything okay?
Okay, we have 4 victims in Oregon.
Oh,
2
no.
male, 2 female.
I got this.
Sure.
I know that we've all been wondering what this was all about. You know, I've known Jason for many years, and I can tell you, I have no idea. But it doesn't even matter. What matters is we're here, and we're gonna continue. Portland field office uncovered a mass grave with 3 bodies killed 6 months ago. Nearby, they found another body. Causes of death range from burning alive to asphyxiation. No sexual assault.
Well, the torture's clearly sadistic.
The lack of sexual preference is gonna make it hard to tell if the unsub is male or female.
Female serial killers stick to the same MO. It looks like this guy's all over the place.
Most recent victim is Jenny Whitman, asphyxiated, discovered yesterday. She was never reported missing.
What about the others?
Only one.
Rick Holland was reported missing 9 months ago.
Family discovered his car at the train station, but more importantly, they received emails from him that he needed time to figure things out.
And his family bought that?
I guess the alternative is too hard to accept.
Could be a sign of remorse.
This guy's covering his tracks.
Well, it's working.
3 victims he buried in one grave, only Jenny Whitman in the other.
You thinking it's a pattern?
Hard to tell.
There
Maybe
is
it's
one
just
down.
random. Maybe one person did 3 and one person did the other. It looks so weird with just no Gideon.
The Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu once wrote, "He who controls others may be powerful, but he who is mastered himself is mightier still." Can we go over what Portland found?
All 25 to 30. All had been dead 6 months.
That sounds like 3 different MOs.
What about the fresh grave?
Female, 28, dead roughly 48 hours. She was asphyxiated.
It's a good thing this guy's dump site's been compromised.
Why is he so
Seriously, knows
damn
that. He may feel
attractive?
pressured that we're onto him.
Down here?
I knew that.
Good thing you're handsome, Doctor. This killer guy continues to stoop to an all-time low of lows. He's also
What are
manipulated
those
2 of the
earrings?
families into thinking that everything was okay. One of the fake emails, she said she met this guy and was taking him to Australia for a couple of weeks.
How did he get access to their email accounts?
Screen name was the same, but the domain was different. When I find more pieces of the puzzle, you'll know. Garcia out.
This guy's creative. See the details one more time just to make sure that we haven't missed anything.
You must be the BAU. I appreciate your help on this case. So you're from Boston, huh? The accent's kind of hard to miss in Oregon, right?
Take a look around Jenny Whitman's apartment.
I'll stay behind and work fix Molly.
Could use some extra hands. We'll call you if we find anything.
So we're just set up here?
Yeah, this is fine right here.
Whitman's place is on the 4th floor. Can you get in there?
I'll meet you guys up there.
Don't do that.
What is it moving?
I don't know. Don't stop it. Don't
What? What's the problem?
don't do that. There's 6 elevator-related deaths per year, not to mention 10,000 injuries that require hospitalization.
This sounds like pretty good odds to me. What are you scared of me?
I want to be in an elevator with you, to be honest.
I do.
Whoa. Okay.
Hit the, yeah. Push it.
I'm doing it. Nothing's happening.
Pry the door open. Yeah.
Use those frickin' muscles. Pry the door open.
No, not today.
Punch!
Was that the alarm? You guys okay?
I'll get back to you on that.
FBI was already here 2 days ago.
We're from the behavioral analysis unit. We study human behavior. We don't just look at evidence. It helps us to determine why
Was
this
that
killer chose
Zoolander
this
on the
particular victim.
desk on the
Place
thing?
has a lived-in feel to it.
Looks like she spent most of her free time here.
No messages on the answering machine.
Hey, guys, come take a look at this. It's bath products all around the tub. She never turned the shower on.
What makes you say that?
It's got nothing but boxes inside. She used it for storage.
Did anything ever strike you as odd about Jenny?
When she moved in here two months ago, she walked up and down those stairs 100 times. She wouldn't use the elevator.
I don't blame her.
Huh.
Okay, so we know Jenny didn't like tight spaces or the elevator. What else do we know?
He preys on people that are new to the city with no strong social tie.
And he's betting that she won't be missed.
Sorry to interrupt. Just spoke to Jenny Whitman's family.
Did they give you any insight?
Well, they weren't what you'd call close-knit. It was like she wanted a fresh start, struck out on her own.
Couldn't come up with any connection between the victims. But they all had relocated to Portland. One divorced, the rest single. New to the city, and they all lived alone.
That describes me to a T. I transferred to this
Burned
field office a
alive.
month ago. Life since I worked
30.
somewhere.
I would love to pick your brain about how you got settled into the city.
Absolutely. He burns them, hangs them,
30
smothers
my
them.
ass.
Why does he kill so many different ways?
That's exactly what we're trying to find out.
So it's their like biggest fears or something?
Please don't turn off the light!
Stop whining! One more word out of you, and you know what's coming!
No! No, Mommy!
Patrick, I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting. I didn't know that Kelly had gone home for the day.
I got play to keep me busy.
Does this time work better for your schedule?
Yeah, after class is great.
He's a psychiatrist,
This is our
collegist,
fourth
therapist.
session. Tell me about the progress you think we've made.
Well, I thought about what you said. I want to move on to the next phase.
No, don't do it. The phase equals death.
I recognize these names from your website.
We're looking for another who can make house call.
For agoraphobics.
Some patients know what's best, but they can't find the courage to go through behavioral therapy.
Got nothing to fear but fear itself.
That's what they say.
So, what was the first thing you did when you moved here?
Found the best coffee in town. Then moved within walking distance.
You got established, got comfortable in your surroundings.
Joined a gym.
Where else is there?
Doctor, dentist, dry cleaner. You think he goes to these places to find his victims?
Maybe.
There's something around every corner.
Well, we only have to canvass 4 neighborhoods.
We stopped going to camp after that.
Too bad when it comes to going to the doctor in Portland, you have to wait like 6 months to get into an appointment. The healthcare there was terrible.
Our bodies knew water before they knew air. It's not gonna hurt you.
I've never been this close and felt so calm.
It's because you've admitted you need help. That's the hardest part. All we gotta do now is get a hold of this fear.
I thought we'd be in a laboratory or something.
Behavioral therapy is most effective in a natural setting. How you doing?
Sweaty?
That's perfectly normal. Do you need a second?
No, let's do it.
We know this guy used Wildwood Trail as
That
his
is
personal
so
graveyard for
fucked
6 months.
up.
That site's been blown for him now, which means that he's been forced to change part of his MO.
Which won't be easy for somebody who thrives on being in control. He's been meticulous at every stage.
To us, his victims appear to be non-specific. All they seem to have shared was a torturous death.
You think the Unsub chooses them for another reason, too?
The tortures lack a sexual component.
This guy craves control. He's coming from a place of weakness, trying to demonstrate strength. Now, we see this a lot in Unsubs who've been abused.
A man this obsessed with control most likely feels powerless, most likely married. If he is impotent, he could keep up appearances by adopting children.
He is captured. He'd most likely take his own life rather than give up any sort of control.
Victims' lack of defensive wounds suggests that they willingly put themselves in danger. Someone of authority or otherwise easily trusted put them up to this.
Victims' families were led to believe their loved ones were alive and well.
He's calculating and he's intelligent, and we're gonna have to do something that he's not expecting, like warn his potential victims.
You're doing great.
Just keep telling me that.
How's it feel?
I'm done, man. This isn't gonna work.
Is it worse than you thought?
I'm not ready. Help me, no! No!
Is it worse than you thought?
Fucked. Fucked up, fucker.
We found the remains of 4 victims in Wildwood Trail, all in their 20s, all transplants to Portland. We are confident that the person we're looking for latches on to people new to the city. He chooses them because they make for easier targets. You are young and new to Portland. Please call the number on your screen for more detailed information about how to stay out of a dangerous situation. Into many surroundings.
Poor dog has been like this all day. She's Lucy.
You're saying your tenant, Patrick Walker, has been missing for how long?
Since this morning.
Patrick sticks to a routine. I jogs while I'm watching the morning show.
Walks to class with his backpack after that. He's always home for lunch. That's when he walks Lucy.
You're in his apartment right now. His backpack there still?
Yes.
And we know he's not at class.
Why would he just leave like this?
I don't know.
I would, like, if I'm afraid of something, I ain't put myself in no situation. I wouldn't let myself trust nobody else. I don't give a fuck if you're a doctor or what. No, bitch. No. I am not the one. Fuck it. I'll stay afraid, okay?
What is the point of having family dinners if you're not here? You should have called. It's not that hard. Paid Jessica's tuition. She's taken a bath. She's brushed her teeth. She's asked for you 3 times already. Your dinner is going to get cold again.
What do you want me to do? Eat? Huh? Is this it? Is that what you want? Does this make you happy?
What's wrong with you? What are you doing?
What do you want?
What's wrong with you?
What a fucking weirdo.
Why were you yelling at Mommy?
It's late, Jessica.
Dick?
Is it because she always yells at you?
That tricks your body into thinking it's still daytime. Your melatonin production is interrupted.
Mellow what?
You grow in your sleep, and you can only do that if it's dark.
I don't like the dark.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's for your own good.
Don't turn off the light. Please.
Good night.
Local police ID'd the body. It's Patrick Walker. He's got deep abrasions and bruising on the neck and shoulders.
I'm gonna go see if they found anything else in the water.
You know his landlady called you about this guy missing? What makes you think this is related?
He's the same age, lives alone, new to the city.
He wasn't buried like everybody else.
Found the Unsub's dump site. It forced him to do something different.
A couple feet out, they found this. It's a shepherd's crook. Lifeguards and rescue workers use it.
I bet he didn't use it for safety.
We haven't seen any evidence of a struggle. This is the first one.
Do you remember any open cases involving suspicious drownings?
We've had 2 or 3. I can call the office, get the files to your other agents. Maybe they can make a connection.
Hey, that landlady Prentice spoke to was right to be worried. We just found Patrick Walker dead in a river.
It was exactly what you predicted. He found a new place to dump the body.
Fire, hanging, asphyxiation, now we've got a drowning.
It's someone who's afraid of drowning. It hit me when Morgan freaked out when we were stuck in the elevator.
I freaked?
That's not important. Here's what is.
If you look at the MOs of the victims, what do they all have in common?
They could all be classified as anxiety disorders. 5 subtypes of phobias.
Most of these are environmental and situational.
Exactly.
So it's all about fear. These people are being killed by their fears.
Please help me.
What's the 5th one?
So Hodge is even more intense now that Gideon's gone. Do you think that's gonna change?
Certainly think we'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm great.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nope.
What's there to talk about, really?
Gideon.
Oh, no, he left a letter, just like my dad did when he abandoned me and my mom.
He addressed it to you.
Yeah. You know, Gideon stood toe-to-toe with some of the sickest people on this planet. I think that took a lot of courage, right? Why'd he do this? It's addressed to me.
Why is it addressed to you?
It's crazy that they lost 2 main
I think
cast
you need to read that letter
members
again.
in
I have an eidetic memory.
2 seasons, essentially.
Yeah, but what do you remember about your father?
What do you mean?
He gave you 10 years before he left. You've erased all those memories. It's too painful, but then Gideon leaves. I think you need to read that letter again and ask yourself why, of all the people he walked away from, did he only explain himself to one person? You.
You're his favorite.
How are you adjusting to the city?
Did I actually move to Portland? Wouldn't know it since I've only seen the 4 walls in my apartment. I also work at home, blessing and a curse.
Must be hard.
I haven't even had time to hook up my cable.
Morgan said this is the laundromat closest to Patrick Walker's apartment. We have washers and dryers. We have a bulletin board.
Snack machine.
I don't think he's luring them with pretzels.
You never know.
Babysitter, buy a car.
Oh, look at this baby. Participate in a controlled research project. $100 to get over your anxiety. 2 hours of your time, $100, easy sell.
Just 1 stub's taken.
Hey, well, Patrick Walker just joined a pretty sweet boxing gym. You guys find anything? All right, well, I think we should go to victim number 2's coffee shop.
If all of our victims saw these flyers, we just figured out how he casts his net.
Have you told anyone that you're going to therapy?
I can't talk to my family about it.
Tell me what kind of situations cause you to feel anxious.
Over the holidays, I'm supposed to go on a cave diving trip to Mexico.
It's pretty advanced. You scuba dive before?
Oh yeah, got certified when I was 15.
But there's no fear of the water. Drowning's not an issue?
I can go below the surface. As long as it's open water, I'm okay. The idea of going near a cave really puts me in a panic.
What do you start to think about?
The walls get smaller, and then they fall on top of me, and then it's dark, and I can't breathe.
When you're down in the imaginary cave, you become trapped, and you can't get to the surface.
Yeah.
You're essentially talking about being buried alive.
Can you help me?
Yeah, he could do it for you.
The core of any phobia is the feeling that we're losing control.
That's why I'm afraid of flying.
Accept that. We can conquer what frightens us. I think you can get over this fear in just 1 session.
Really?
Really? He's gonna kill
If you
you.
come back to the office later, we can get started.
Oh, okay.
This lady's in her 20s.
These flyers have all been hanging in places where our victims could have seen them. Look at the date, Friday, August 25th.
Gorgeousness.
That was last summer.
If he's been luring victims for that long.
There could be more victims that we missed. We need to go back and check the rest of that trail.
How many? How many?
How did we miss this before?
Trail's 40 miles long.
1, 2.
8 graves, 12 bodies.
We didn't stick to a pattern, and we have 12 more victims.
Guy had a busy year.
Baby girl, there's nothing to know. You got
What
stuck,
a
that's it. What do you
fucking freak.
And
Freaked out a little bit. Look here, you little busybody. I know you traced that number from me
I
5
love
minutes ago,
these
so
two.
give it up.
changing the subject. It's listed as the Goodman Institute.
What the hell's that?
To the untrained eye, it looks totally legit. The articles are well written, but they all lead to dead ends.
Well, then what is it?
A bogus business that claims to be the leading researcher in behavioral therapy.
It's supposed to be run by a guy named Dr. Barry Goodman. Says here he's renowned in curing fears and phobias.
An online questionnaire asks all kinds of things about phobias.
So these victims fill it out and he plucks them off the screen. Garcia, get that over to Hodge.
Way ahead of you, Frady Cat.
Of course you are.
Now, it's only a basement. It's cool and dark, so it'll feel like a cave.
I'll definitely take basement over cave right now.
There ain't no
You feeling
fucking way.
relaxed?
Yeah, that cup of tea really helped calm me down.
It's okay. Just remember, your state of mind gives you all the power. You're in complete control.
Let's just do this before I change my mind.
Not an option.
I feel a little dizzy.
It's perfectly normal to feel uneasy during the process. Change can be uncomfortable. Just walk toward it. You're very brave, Missy.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at that.
You wet the bed again. Now they'll all see.
Stop! No!
I've had enough.
No, don't.
What are you doing? Dr. Howard, please. I'm scared. Please. I want to come out. Please. Oh, God.
Fucking psycho.
Look at this, guys. He calls them phobias instead of anxiety disorders.
This guy's either an amateur or he studied psychology in the 80s.
This guy's a professional. Are you close to your family? Answer yes, and you're spared the torture.
How does that get us his real name?
All right, let's review. JJ, can you get Garcia?
I think the guy's a real psychiatrist.
He's most likely married.
May have adopted children.
What?
Does the tortures lack a sexual component?
Right, he might be impotent.
Okay, I'm crossing Portland.
Doctors with adoptions.
He might have been abused.
Juvenile records are going to be sealed, so you got to give me a minute.
He's most likely in his 40s.
The Creep of the Moment award goes to Stanley Howard, psychiatrist.
Creep
No,
of the
Stan Howard's
moment.
smarter than that. That's why he created Goodman and the research ruse.
Has one 8-year-old daughter, Jessica. He started a center for abused kids.
One good deed's not fortifying his karma sufficiently.
Practice shut down last year.
He still has a lease on his old office building.
Yikes. His bank records show a seriously depleted savings account.
So he's keeping up appearances. Where's the building?
427 Cedars Avenue.
It's not far from here.
So check the building, you two.
Talk to the family, got it.
Hurry up, you gotta save the
I always
lady.
seem so normal.
Who are you?
I'm Emily, and this is Jennifer.
You never open the door unless you know who it is.
Hello, ma'am. We're here from the FBI. Where is your husband?
He's with the patient.
No, he shut down his practice a year ago.
Excuse me? He wouldn't do something like that without talking to me first.
He referred his patients to other doctors and allowed his license to expire.
What's happening?
Has Stan been acting strangely lately?
Some issues since his mother died last year. I mean, he refused to go to her funeral, but they were never close. Stan always said it was because of her that he became a psychiatrist.
Hey, Prentice. We're at the office. The building's gone. Right. All right.
What do you mean it's gone?
How would she
We
not
need to
know
figure
that?
out where Stan's been going.
You
every
never
day.
went to where your husband worked at for a year? Not for lunch?
Where would he go, Mrs. Howard?
Not to grab something?
My family has
From the-
commercial property downtown.
I don't fucking know.
Please.
Worse than you thought?
Yes, please. You don't have to do this. I'm gonna be okay. Please. Help me out. I promise. I won't tell anyone.
Is it worse?
Help me out, please. Help me out, please.
Fucked up, bro.
There are no tenants in this building. These must be fake names.
Helps with the ruse.
Goodman's on the 5th floor.
It's clear. Back area's clear.
Missy Cassell was the last person to sign in hours ago. All right, let's split up. Calvert, you and Reed take the west side.
Definitely looks like he's still here.
He's not going to go quietly.
Hey, Howard! Stay right where you are!
Shoot him. Well, I guess you gotta worry about the victim, too.
Morgan, what? Slow down. Tell Reed and Calvert that we found him.
Reed, it's Morgan. We got Howard. Call the fire department. He's going to the roof.
Probably gonna
Dr.
jump
Howard?
like a pansy
I'm Aaron Hotchner. I'm with the FBI.
Don't ask me to come down.
so that he doesn't have to answer for
We
his
found at least
fucking
15 people dead.
crimes.
It's over.
They sacrificed themselves for science.
You know this is the easy way out. If you come down, we'd like to talk to you. You know you'll never get over your fear by killing yourself or your patients.
Most people go into law enforcement because they want to help others.
Tell us where Missy is.
I think your greatest fear is that you can't save everyone. It is worse than I thought.
Found Missy Cassell's car in a parking lot next to the building. Howard's is around back.
Before he jumped, he said that my biggest fear was not being able to save everybody. What I think he meant was that she's here somewhere.
I went
not
through all of
the
his journals and
brains.
found Missy's. She was going on a cave diving trip,
So what's she afraid of?
being buried alive.
Guys, look at the dirt under his nails.
She's got to be close, guys.
Is there a basement in this building?
Yes.
Guys, over here. Hold that.
Careful, it's her head. Get her on. Careful. Ready? Yeah, well, not too hard. Not too hard. She might be stuck. 1, 2, 3.
Tell him to call paramedics.
Oh my God.
Missy?
Damn.
Missy?
Faint heartbeat.
I clear it.
We're here to help. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. We're here to help you.
Thank God.
You're gonna be all right.
Imagine opening your eyes and the first person you see is Derek Morgan.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You
I'd be
gain
like,
strength,
did I die or is
courage,
this
and
heaven?
confidence by every experience
Did I die?
in which you really stop.
'Cause this
from a
feels
fear
like
you face.
heaven.
You must do the thing which you think you cannot do.
Because you're an angel.
I can't sleep.
Let me turn off the light.
No. I want to be able to sleep.
What's the matter?
What's the matter with you, Hutch?
Oh.
You're sitting here doing work when you'd normally take a break? Please don't tell me it's about Gideon leaving.
You know, we made a deal a long time ago not to profile each other.
Today was a huge, huge victory. I mean, I never thought I'd say this, but we're doing just fine without Gideon. What's keeping you up tonight?
Haley's left,
Oh, shit.
and I don't know if she's coming back.
Well, probably not until you quit or transfer. Can't say I blame her, although she knew, kind of. That episode was awesome, I think. How terrifying to, like, be put, like, your trust in somebody like that, and then that's how you die. Like, that would be so freaking scary. And what a psycho. Like, that's like, that dude is like a psycho amongst psychos. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is like cream of the crop when it comes to psychos. When you prey on somebody's fears like that, and then you, like, use them against, man, I can't imagine. That episode was so good. Can't wait to see what happens next. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. See you on the next one. Bye.